Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, day 61, we're back on our rating climb. We're currently at 1663 in our rapid elo. We're going to play a 15 plus 10, and yeah, let's see what happens. Here we go. Okay, so we're actually playing somebody with the exact same elo as we have from Ukraine. E4, we're going to play the Sicilian. And let's see what kind of line we end up getting. So, knight c6. Okay, we go for the open Sicilian. Okay. I've seen a lot of people take here my knight on c6, which I don't think is... I mean, it's a move, but not so sure about that move. I just take with the pawn, and I think I have a better pawn structure. But what I'm trying to say is that it's not in like any of my course material. And it shouldn't be a good move, but uh, it'll be interesting to see what I'm supposed to do. Whoa. Now that's, I mean... What is that? What am I supposed to do with that? He wants to prevent my bishop from going to g4. It's throwing me off now. So if I take and take, I could go for the dragon setup. I could also go queen. Nah, but queen b6 works better in other variations. So what we should do most likely is just a developing move, maybe like this. I'll go for this. Well, I just don't know what setup I should go for if he plays like h3 passively. What ideas do I have here? Bishop d7 is an idea. a6 is an idea as well. A6, e6, bishop d7 are my candidate moves. a6 is just a useful move to prevent anything from going here, so I like that. E6 gets ready to put the bishop on e7, so that's fine if he chooses to go bishop g5. Bishop d7, we could recapture with the bishop and attack this pawn, although f3, and I think a6 is the most flexible move, so we'll play a side pawn just as he did. Oh, okay, so that's the idea. He wants to prevent this. Let me see. This is a rare move. It's definitely a rare move. I'll have to look at the game review afterwards. How do we want to proceed here? I think bishop d7 and then bishop e7 and castles makes sense. Let's play bishop d7. Let's play bishop d7. Queen b6, he's staring into this. If he captures the knight, I have to take with the queen. Maybe Finegolding. Maybe a dragon setup could be possible here. He plays there. Now since he's playing pretty passively, I wonder if we can transpose into this line. Although he takes with the bishop. Takes with the bishop. Here. Could ruin our pawns. Not really, I mean. Interesting. This is a very weird Sicilian. Either I play e6 or g6. That's the two moves I'm considering. For some reason, I want to go for the dragon here. e5. This is a huge weakness. I can never play d5. e5, knight b3. Can't play d5. Also, my bishop would be better on e6 if I go for the dragon, I suppose. Takes, g6, takes. Should we try that? What else could we go for? Knight b4 doesn't do much. Queen here doesn't. Queen a5, maybe. Queen a5. Queen a5 with the threat of this. Queen a5. What's the downside of queen a5? He just castles, take, and I can't take. So queen a5 castles. Not so sure. What if we play g6 here? Don't take the knight. Just play g6. It's really throwing me off. This is not something that I have in my course with h3. So definitely something I'm going to look into. Okay. Can play this a bit faster. Okay. Just wants to swap out the bishops. Don't really care. If he goes here, I have this intermediate move, I feel like. So he has to be careful. Because I take with check and I take there. So, yeah. He has to go for this now. And maybe taking with the bishop is a good idea. He didn't go for this yet. Fair enough. So if I take now, queen takes. Doesn't really run into a problem. Maybe I should just put my rook on the c file. Where can I go with this knight? Queen here. Nah, I just want to put my rook on the c file. I think that's a decent move. Again, I don't care if I win or lose. Like, my mindset from now on is just try to play the best moves, the most logical moves. Get a good development going and see what happens. Again, I think this would be a blunder. b5 at some point probably makes sense. Maybe takes here, here. That's protected enough. Queen a5 looks like an idea, although I don't know why it just runs into b4 now. Rook c7, I'm, getting in the x-ray of the rook. Queen of b6 is the only thing that I'm kind of considering right now. Queen b6 takes here. Is he threatening to play this? Not really. So queen b6. Where else can he go with a knight? Go these squares. This is an annoying idea. Yeah, I don't like queen b6. Queen b6, knight e6 threatens a lot of stuff. Just get into the, into the x-ray. So we're getting into his attack. 95 to go maybe b5. But he prevents b4 anyways. b5. Queen c7. Takes. Nothing there. So maybe b5. Expanding on the queen side a little bit. Maybe queen c7. Just joining the rooks. All right, let's play queen c7. I don't know. Queen c7 doesn't have these jumps. No, it doesn't. All right, let's see. b5 or queen c7. Knight here to go here. Knight e5 is a decent idea, I think, because then we're threatening to get rid of his bishop pair. But then I don't have this threat anymore. So let's just make a waiting move, queen c7. I don't know, queen a5 just runs into b4, I feel like. Maybe rerouting this knight somewhere. Here. He takes with the bishop, though. e5. Back. Now we close our own diagonal. If we play e5, I don't see where what we're supposed to do. Yeah, Sicilians are tough. You gotta know your stuff. You gotta know your setups, you know? Otherwise, I am playing a bit on my own here, just because I didn't know this move order with bishop e3 and h3. I should have actually thought about that. That h3 was preparing bishop e3. So as you want to do, play here. Takes, here, push, takes, takes. I can take. So why not do this? Okay, I think that works out. I can go here and target this pawn. He pushes, that's defended. It's well defended. Now he has to make a decision. What does he take with? Basically, h3 or f3 earlier could have been the same idea, really, right? Just preventing knight g4. Okay. If he takes with the bishop, though, I tempo the queen. No, I don't. What am I talking about? It's defended. It's defended. Now the idea is to go here, I believe. Bishop here. Because the knight's no longer on that square. Now he has to maybe defend here, maybe here. Probably, if I was him, I'd play bishop d3. Bishop f3. I don't know. Maybe it's good as well. I'll just play here just if I want to play f5. He goes the other way. Now I could, if I move the knight, we trade the bishops. e5. Actually, e5 prevents this, doesn't it? So let's see. Let's calculate. e5. Takes. He can't take. And we open this file. The bishop is a bit dead, I will say. But I don't feel like f5 comes with any danger, let's say. This bishop is doing a good job of preventing the development, the forward movement, actually, of this knight, the c3 knight. e5. If he goes back, we just go here, takes. Maybe we wait. Yeah. e5, back. I don't know if I want to rush with e5. Maybe bring this rook closer to the center, then f5 comes. So maybe in this case, e6 makes sense. Preventing f5. Although e6 here takes. And he's still got that annoying pawn. Will take. take. I don't know how I feel about that. So e6, f5, e takes, e takes. What about here? Protected 3 times. So maybe a rook here to play d5. Let's try that. Let's try that. Also, if I play e5 and he captures, then this is really good, but he doesn't have to capture. So here he just goes back. And then he's looking at this. So I can't play d5. So my queen feels a bit misplaced. That doesn't work. Very interesting. I like playing the Sicilian because it's there's a lot of ideas. It's a dynamic game. Both people are, you know, trying stuff. Immediate thought take with a bishop, but let's calculate. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and I kind of feel good about that. I don't know why. Knight takes, doesn't feel as good. Then he takes, takes, takes. The bishop is a bit dumb. Could go here, just place. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't play that. Do I want to keep this bishop or I want to keep the knight? I feel like then I want to keep the knight for some reason. Take, take. What do I take with? He's attacking the queen, so obviously I have to take with something. Bishop takes just looks better for me. I can't explain it. Bishop takes. And then I could reroute somewhere with the knight. Let's just go for it. We're pretty low on time. Yep. Now, he's got a strong bishop. So I'm thinking maybe going here, touching the bishop, threatening this. Because then here... Oh no, I lose the knight, so it doesn't work. Here, here. Doesn't look too appetizing either. Huh. Can't really... Don't know what to do with my queen. If I go here... Just goes b3. Where do I reroute? I feel like I have to move the knight somewhere. Let's try and trade his bishop. His bishop is better than mine. And maybe I can reroute to f5. Or should I take with the king? If I take with the king, this knight is stupid. What's a good place for the knight? He has to trade, doesn't he? Because then I just take here. And I think I take with the knight, play here. So if I take, takes, I don't care about moving. I don't care about moving my queen, honestly. I takes with the... Okay. Now I can just come back here. Okay. His bishop isn't great either with this pawn here. Doesn't have any diagonals. Right? Maybe I should just move the king over. Although then when I move the knight, he has this. Okay, so what about offering queen trade? No, because I lose this pawn. So king here, offer the queen trade. I have this now, but takes, and I lose this pawn. Let's go here. King f8 is fine, I think, because we have this lingering. And then it's a question of, can I, get this annoying pawn out of here? If there's less pieces on the board, I feel like I can play a bit better in terms of accuracy, because there's not that many tactics, and if I'm down on time quite a bit, so yeah. And if I go here and he lets me take, then he doubles his d pawns. It's got double d pawns, so I don't know about that. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. So he's thinking about whether he should take me or take on his own terms. Maybe he's thinking about doubling here, and if I take, he's got this control here. I don't have to take him right away, though. If I play here, it just ruins my pawn structure. All of that. If he doubles, I could double myself. So if I take, he wants to take here. Okay. Okay. So maybe I should prevent that, although I just go here, I guess. I should just maybe go here. Prophylactic move. Start thinking about doubling the rooks. This pawn's well protected, so I don't see how I'm getting to it. I've got more pawns here in the center, but he's got 3 on 2. Well, kind of 3 on 2. I mean, this protects this pawn on the queen side, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so king f2. I might just double. Playing this is not possible. It's just double. Could go here, offer a trade, because I'm threatening this pawn if he declines. He can't double on this file yet, so you have to go like back or something, but as long as I have this defender, it should be fine. Okay, so I go here, he's gonna push, I'm gonna take. And I could just reroute somewhere, so let's go here. I think my best result here is a draw, if I'm being objective. I don't think this is... I think this is a position I'm gonna win. Anything can happen at the 1600 level, though, so I just gotta keep making solid moves. Okay. So he stops looking at this. Take. He will take. So I'm not in a hurry. And if he does this, I take here. Okay. So now I could look for this. Takes. He takes here. So it doesn't work. He's going to push me here. So maybe I should start rerouting. Maybe, actually. I don't mind that. Go in here. Not blundering anything. Okay. And then maybe, trying to get to the b2 pawn. He's guarding this pawn extremely well. It's a shame. Takes. I have to move it. Might go back. Defending this. And then next move is like knight b6. Something like this. Or we might just shuffle here. I don't know. Knight b6 or knight f6. I don't know. I'm just gonna get kicked out, really. Still can't go over here. And there's nothing to do on h5. So maybe our only try is to go to b6. And then he's not really threatening anything on this file, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go here. I gotta keep moving just because of the time. This is the idea now. So you would have to defend, go back. Or I can just chill there for a little bit. Or the knight is pretty lame there. Could go here as well. Then we definitely trade. If he plays this, then this gives my knight some room, huh? So that'd be nice. F5. Doesn't go for it. I'm gonna keep my knight in the center. If I get here, he can still, trade pieces. So the f5 square is there, but how do I get there, right? Threatening this. He would either have to exchange or defend or push, but if he pushes, I take, so... No, pushing is not an option. I just take and take. What? Oh, that's why. So let's see. I take here. He takes. I take with check. And I think it's fine. I'm up a pawn, right? Take with check. Goes here. I take. Let's say. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that was a mistake by him. So now I have a little bit of an advantage. He could go here. Oh, I don't have an advantage. Why did I... Yeah, it's a mistake by me, actually. Yeah, that sucks. You can just move the rook, that's the problem. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna be down on exchange. It's not good. I have forking potentials, though, with the knight, so maybe I can pull this off. But yeah, not good. Here. Clever trap. So what's my best option? To take. He would take. Check. Take. Yeah. What's my best option? Saving the rook. Now, then he's just up a piece. No, there's no way. I need to go down the exchange. Or that. I think this was better. If I go here, he takes, I takes. So this saves me, actually, because I have this move. Just like that, huh? Wait, but I'm still fine. Now I can go here. Yeah, he had a better move there for sure. We'll check in the analysis, but yeah. I'm positive. Okay. We gotta move the king up. That's for sure. If he goes here, I just go here. If he goes here, this is fine. I'm just gonna bring the king. Because I do have an advantage here. His pawn can't move. But I don't know. If I go here, has to go here. Maybe he wants to go here, but then I take with check. So let's bring the king. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring the king over here, I think, right? If I go, oh my god, I almost mouse lived there. So if I do this, takes. That doesn't look bad, but I don't know. I don't know about this. What if I just go here, here, here? He has to. The problem is, if I go here, he goes here. I have to move the rook. No, I just take this. Here. Just gonna bring the king. Has to defend. But I'm just taking this pawn now. That's a key pawn right there. Because I can get a pass pawn easily. I don't know, he just moved really fast there. I don't know why. Maybe he thought he had a fortress. Here, check, and I have 2 pass pawns. All these games are very long, though. Very long and hard. Okay, stay focused, though. We got 3 minutes on the clock. Right. Wow. But then I just take here, don't I? And then I take here. And I feel like that has to be winning. Hold on. I has to be winning. I'm up 3 pawns. Come on. I just go here. I got an outside. I'm just gonna distract him, take his pawns, and make a queen. Yeah. Okay. Nice. 3 mistakes, 0 blunders, however. Let's go and take a look at the game review. Very important. This is where we learn. This is where we get better. Excellent. Okay, we play with a 90% accuracy. I like to see that. I think that's pretty decent. I did have knight takes b2 is a blunder on my part. Played like a 2150 apparently, though. All right, but all that doesn't mean jack, you know? So let's start the review. Okay, so I actually played I played a book move there. I'm happy to see. What else is an option here, however? Let's see. What is an option? E5 is an option, A6 is an option, E6 is an option. So again, yeah, E6, A6, E5, all of these are valid continuations. Excuse me. E5 seems to be the best for black. E6 is also an option. Okay, so it just depends on what kind of a Sicilian player you are, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Bishop d7 is okay. E5, again, I didn't want to go into that variation. I'm just not very familiar with it. G6 is not great. Uh, although the computer says it's one of the better options. Knight takes d4, rook c8, e5 again, e6. Okay, well, up for debate. This is all fine. You know, this is all fine. Taking was the best move. b5 instead of queen c7, something we considered definitely. f4 is okay, and then we played the best move. I'm happy to see that actually. Bishop takes, and then yeah, e5 is what the computer wants, which we considered, but this is also one of the best moves. And then e5, yeah. So let's just take a look at e5. e5, I thought maybe he could go back here, and then he takes f4. And I didn't like the pressure that he was gonna start exerting here on the d pawn, the d6 pawn. Queen b6 check, h1, and queen takes b2 seems fine. Just giving up the central pawn. Okay, well, I didn't see that. I didn't see that counter attack because the bishop takes opens up the diagonal, and if he goes back and I still take here, I think, yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, we play rook to d8. Taking with the knight was better. Okay, and then we offered this. He took, and going for the immediate queen trade was the best move. Yeah, I missed that initially. I really did. So yeah, we traded the queens. We doubled here. That was the best move. That was the best move. This is fine. Retreating back to c5 a bit better. Fair enough. And yeah, we got in there with the knight. And yeah, this is yeah, rook to b1. I can't believe he didn't spot that. Yeah, rook to b1 is just deadly. I should have. This is a flaw in my style of playing chess. I looked at one forcing move. If takes, but I didn't look at just moving the rook, threatening the knight, and keeping this threat. That's very important. I need to look for not only the forcing takes line, but I need to look for him moving out of danger and creating more threats, which is harder to find. He misses it, thank God. And here, yeah, we just play rook c4, and we bring the king, really. This isn't accurate, though. I should have played b5. Okay. And at this point, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have this pawn on the b pawn is just going to distract him, so he's going to have to stay guarding the b1 square, and then I'm just going to take all the other pawns, and it's an easy win there at the end. So very interesting game. Theoretical opening, quite a lot of moves there. And then in the middle game, I think he was a bit better. Could have come up with some better ideas like e5. Looking at that in more depth. But yeah, I think I just in the end game, apart from the knight b2 mistake that I made, I definitely he definitely shouldn't have traded there. I mean, right here, yeah, this is I just have a better position here. I'm up a material as well, so yeah. Anyways, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, pretty long video. These videos are averaging right around 40 minutes. But I hope this slower style of chess is more instructional. You get to see how I think, and yeah, maybe learn some ideas along with me in the Sicilian today. So yeah, again, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see everybody back on Monday. Peace.